Worst week collocations and camping trip dialogue. Hey Jordan, about the weekend camping trip. Can you break that previous engagement you had? We could really use an extra hand.
I'll see what I can do. But I'm running low on camping gear, especially sleeping bags.
No worries, I've got a spare one you can use. But make sure to stock up on snacks. We're running out of marshmallows and chips.
Got it. We'll need to keep our energy up. Let's call it a day early tonight then, so we can hit the road at dawn.
That sounds like a plan. Oh, and while you're out, could you look for a new cooler? The zipper on ours is broken.
Sure, but some of these coolers are really expensive. That's too steep for my budget. Let me shop around and see if I can find a deal.
Yeah, don't go overboard. It's not easy to keep up with the Joneses, especially with all the fancy gear they bring on these trips.
Tell me about it, but it's the company and the experience that count, not the gear.
Exactly! As long as we have the essentials, we're good to go.
Speaking of essentials, how are we doing on the first aid kit?
I checked it yesterday, and it's fully stocked. But we might be running low on sunscreen.
Okay, I'll add that to the list. And how about insect repellent?
I think we're running out of that too. Better grab some.
All right, it's quite a list we've got. Let's call it a day on the planning now. I'll pick up these items and see you in the morning.
Sounds good. And hey, don't stress about the gear too much. The point is to relax and enjoy nature.
You're right. Sometimes I get too caught up in the details.
We all do. But once we're out there, under the stars, it'll all be worth it.
Can't wait. It's not easy to keep up with the Joneses, but out there, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Let's make this trip about making memories, not accumulating stuff.
Agreed. I'll get the essentials and a few extras for comfort, and that's it.
Perfect. And remember, let's call it a day early tonight. We need to be fresh for the trip.
Definitely. I'll get everything sorted and hit the hay early.
Great. And don't worry about shopping around too much. If it's a little steep, we can always split the cost.
I appreciate that. It's good to have friends who don't make it all about keeping up with the Joneses.
That's what friends are for. See you bright and early.
See you, Alex. And thanks again for the gear.
Second week collocations and office dialogue. Sorry for barging in like this, but do you have a minute to talk about the project?
Do I know you? I don't recall seeing you around the office before.
I'm new here, just started last week. I'm Chris, the new marketing assistant.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I'm Jamie. So what's up?
I'm trying to catch up, but I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the information.
Look on the bright side. You're getting a chance to learn a lot quickly.
True, I'm just starving for some success here. I want to make sure I do well.
I'm starving too, but that's because I skipped breakfast. Want to grab a bite to eat while we talk?
That would be great, thanks. I'm ravenous.
Me too. There's a great cafe just around the corner. Mind if I smoke before we go in?
No, not at all. I don't smoke, but it doesn't bother me.
Thanks for being understanding. I know it's a bad habit.
We all have them. Anyway, I appreciate your help with the project.
No problem. Everyone needs a hand when they're new.
I just don't want to be seen as the new guy who's always barging in with questions.
Don't worry about it. It's better to ask than to make a mistake because you were too afraid to ask.
Thanks, Jamie. You have a good point.
Always look on the bright side. Mistakes are just opportunities to learn.
I'll try to remember that. So, any tips on how to catch up faster?
Just stay curious, ask questions, and listen. Everyone here is pretty helpful.
Got it. I'll do my best to soak up as much as I can.
That's the spirit. Now, let's address that ravenous feeling, shall we?
Definitely. Lead the way.
After we eat, we can go through the project details, and I'll fill in any gaps.
That sounds perfect. Sorry again for barging in on you like this.
Honestly, it's refreshing to see someone so eager. Don't apologize for being proactive.
I guess I just need to find the balance and not be too intrusive.
You'll find it. And remember, I said yes to helping, not no. You're not intruding.
Thanks, Jamie. I feel better about this already.
Anytime, Chris. Now let's tackle that hunger first.
Third week collocations and phone conversation.
Am I interrupting anything? I'm sorry I'm calling at this late hour.
Oh, Taylor, no worries. I was just reading. What's up?
I just heard that our team didn't win the pitch. What a shame.
That is disappointing. But every cloud has a silver lining. We learned a lot.
True. I just thought we had it in the bag. I guess clothes make the man, and our presentation just wasn't sharp enough.
I wouldn't say that. We were well prepared, but sometimes things just don't go our way.
Yeah, but what a shame that all our hard work didn't pay off.
Shame on us for getting our hopes too high, maybe, but we'll bounce back.
You're right. Am I interrupting your evening much? I can call back later.
Not at all. Actually, I'm glad you called. It's good to talk it through.
I'm just feeling a bit down about it.
Understandable, but remember, every cloud has a silver lining. We'll do better next time.
How can you be so positive?
Because clothes make the man, metaphorically speaking. We dress up our failures as learning experiences.
That's an interesting way to put it. I guess we do learn more from failures than from success.
Exactly. What a shame it would be if we didn't take this chance to grow.
You have a point. I'm sorry for being so negative.
No apologies needed. It's late, and it's been a long day.
Yeah, I should let you rest. Am I interrupting your sleep?
Not at all. I'm a night owl, remember?
Right. I forgot. I'm sorry I'm calling at this late hour, though. I should have texted first.
It's really okay, Taylor. I'm always here for a chat, day or night.
Thanks, Morgan. I appreciate it. I should try to look on the bright side more often.
That's the spirit. Every cloud has a silver lining after all.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime! And don't forget, clothes make the man. Let's dress up our next proposal even better.
Will do. I'll start working on some new ideas tomorrow.
Great to hear. Now, go get some rest. We have a silver lining to find tomorrow.
Indeed, we do. Good night, Morgan, and thanks again.
Good night, Taylor. Fourth week collocations and casual dialogue. Did you hear? The weatherman is under the weather, so she is pinch hitting for him on today's broadcast.
Really? I hope he gets better soon. She's pretty good, though.
Yeah, she's handling it well. Speaking of being under the weather, you don't look so great yourself. Why don't you call in sick today?
I've thought about it, but there's so much to do. Thanks for the concern, though.
No problem. By the way, I need to return a shirt I bought. I'd like to get a refund on this. Do you know where the fitting room is?
The fitting room is just next to the customer service desk where you can process your refund.
Great. I'll head there after. Do you know if I need to fill in any paperwork for the refund?
Yes, you'll need to fill in this form and sign your name at the bottom.
All right. I'll take care of that. You sure you can't call in sick? You look pale.
I'll manage. Just a bit of a cold. Thanks for the help with the return info.
Anytime. Health is more important, though. Make sure to take a break if you need it.
I will. Just make sure you explain why you want a refund when you fill in the form.
I'll make sure to do that. It's just too small, unfortunately.
That happens. I'm sure they'll understand. Just explain it clearly.
I will. And you take care, all right? Don't make me say, I told you so, if you get worse.
I promise I won't. I'll take it easy if it doesn't get better.
Good to hear. Now, I'll go and find that fitting room.
It's right across from the men's section, next to the shoes.
Perfect, thanks. And you consider what I said. Why don't you call in sick?
Maybe I will. Let's see how the day goes.
All right, take care. And if you need anything, let me know.
Thanks, Parker. I appreciate it.
No worries. I'm off to sort out this refund.
Hope it goes smoothly for you.
With your advice, I'm sure it will.
All right then, good luck. And don't forget to sign your name on that form.
Got it. See you later, Alex.
See you, Parker. Get well soon to the weatherman from us.
Sixth week collocations and casual dialogue.
I can't believe it. The mechanic ripped me off. He charged double the price he quoted initially.
That's rough. But you know, every dog has his day. You'll find a better mechanic next time.
Thanks. I hope so. Speaking of which, didn't you have a similar issue last year?
Guilty as charged. The pot calls the kettle black, huh?
Just a bit ironic, I guess. Anyway, changing the topic. I heard you're head over heels about someone.
Oh, I am head over heels about her. She's amazing.
That's sweet. Does she know you have a crush on her?
Not yet. I'm mustering up the courage to tell her.
Just like when I finally confronted that mechanic. Remember? Every dog has his day.
Maybe today's my day then. I'll tell her tonight.
Go for it, and if she doesn't feel the same, it's her loss.
Thanks for the support. Let's grab lunch to celebrate my upcoming confession.
Sounds good. But remember, hold the garlic, please. I have a meeting after.
Got it. No garlic breath for the big meeting. Wouldn't want to rip off your clients with bad breath.
Very funny. And hey, if the mechanic situation happens again, just tell me. I'll go with you.
I'll keep that in mind. You always know how to handle these situations.
Like you said, every dog has his day. Maybe I can help you get a fair deal next time.
I'd appreciate that. And about the lunch, hold the garlic for me too. I want fresh breath when I tell her how I feel.
I'll make sure of it. You're really head over heels, aren't you?
Completely. I've never felt this way before.
Then don't let the mechanic incident get you down today.
I won't. Thanks to you, I'm feeling more optimistic.
Remember, the pot calls the kettle black. We've both been there.
That's true. We've both learned from those experiences.
And who knows? She might just be head over heels about you, too.
I'll keep my fingers crossed. Speaking of which, it's time to head out.
Let's do this. I'm starving, and you've got a heart to win over.
Let's go then. And no garlic.
No garlic it is. Today's going to be a good day. I can feel it.